There was a rumor going around a few years ago that the time and date Nautilus 5711, one of the most coveted watches and an icon of high-end horology and style, would be discontinued. Soon after, Patek Philippe confirmed the rumor, and several follow-up models were released, regardless with a green dial or Tiffany blue. The Patek Philippe Nautilus 5811/1G001 is the replacement for the 5711, and it is only available in gold. And that's what we're going to talk about in this video. The stainless steel Ref 5711/1A Nautilus with a black-blue dial was one of the most sought-after wristwatches in the entire world. The white gold Ref 5811/1G001 is the successor to that model. The 5711, which was first offered in 2006 and was eventually phased out in 2021, is still resold for nearly 3 times its $33,710 retail price, down from a peak of $180,000 in early 2022. In April 2021, Patek unveiled the green dial 5711 as the model's unexpected final production run before formally discontinuing it that year. The version originally sold for $34,890, but it is now available on secondary channels for more than $400,000. The new time and date Patek Philippe Nautilus, reference 5811/1G001, is similar to the 5711 in appearance, but has a number of updates. Its diameter has undergone the first change. Though it has grown slightly from 40mm to 41mm, the case design is still recognizable. The case is only offered in gold, not steel. As Thierry Stern had previously stated, the case is a 2-part construction and an interesting homage to the original 1976 reference, 3700's Nautilus. It is still water resistant to 120 meters. It has a brand new patent for a pull-out piece system that makes it possible to remove the winding stem from the dial side. Not to mention, the integrated white gold bracelet has a patented fold-over clasp that is fastened with 4 separate catches. The fact that the bracelet and buckle are equipped with a micro-adjustment system and can be extended by 2 to 4 millimeters for better wearing comfort is one of the most important improvements. The blue sunburst dial, which now has a gradient effect with a black gradation at the periphery, is the subject of the other significant update. As you might anticipate, the applied indices and hands are made of white gold with luminescent material. Another modification is the metal frame that surrounds the date window at 3 o'clock, which is similar to the one on the Nautilus with a green dial. The automatic Patek 26-330 SC, which took the place of the 324 in 2019, with stop-seconds powers the new timepiece and date Nautilus 5811/1G. This movement, which is visible through the exhibition case back, has a gyro max balance and a spiral max balance spring, and beats at 4 Hz. Its minimum to maximum power reserve is 35 hours to 45 hours. The brand new Patek Nautilus 5811/1G001 comes with a polished and brushed integrated white gold bracelet. As previously mentioned, a comfort release system has been added to the folding clasp. And before we reveal some thoughts of Patek's president about the new Nautilus, please like this video. Plus, stay tuned until the very end to find out more about the Patek Nautilus 5811/1G. According to Thierry Stern, president of Patek, we made enough steel Nautiluses. A nearly 50-year-old watchmaking tradition was appended by the choice. Gerald Genta, a renowned watch designer, created the first steel Nautilus in 1976 as Ref 3700/1A. He was inspired by the portholes of Finnish ocean liners, as evidenced by the cushion-shaped bezel and distinctive ears at 3 and 9 o'clock that are meant to resemble the hinges on a ship's window. The model was one of a select few high-end watches made of steel when it was first released. Steel is a common metal that is typically preferred for building construction over high-end accessories. The brand capitalized on this fact with advertisements proclaiming one of the world's most expensive watches is made of steel. The Ref 5811, which has a 41mm case, and a blue sunburst dial that fades to black around the edge is priced at 59,000 Swiss francs, which is equivalent to $69,785 in the United States. After millions of dollars in sales, the brand is repositioning the Nautilus as a more prestigious timepiece with a price tag to match. According to Mr. Stern, he made the choice to abandon steel, at least for the Nautilus, in order to secure Patek Philippe's long-term success. "How many watches can I do in a year is what it all comes down to," he said. "At Patek, 66,000 is the maximum. I need to preserve Patek Philippe, and selling gold is part of that preservation," he said. "I don't want to jeopardize the quality of my watches." He also expressed a desire to break away from the steel sports watch herd, which has dominated the watch market for at least the last 5 years, and includes the Rolex Daytona and Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. He continued, "We'll keep steel for sporty watches, primarily the Aquanaut," referring to a line of watches Patek debuted in 1997. "But making only steel is risky and too simple for me." Talk about understating the case. Ref 5711 saw an increase in demand starting around 2017 as the watch market expanded. Waiting lists were reportedly 10 years long. Last December, when Patek Philippe unveiled a Ref 5711 limited edition of 170 pieces with a blue dial made especially for the New York City retailer, it appeared that the trophy watch phenomenon had reached its zenith. Later that month, one was auctioned off for $6.5 million. Mr. Stern has made no secret of his dislike for the recent speculative frenzy that has surrounded the Nautilus. Every year, the company, according to Mr. Stern, purchases 200 pieces of various brand models from the secondary market to check where they're coming from. If the products were originally sold by the authorized retailers, but Mr. Stern is not satisfied with the retailer's explanation of how they ended up for resale, there are sanctions, he said. According to a Patek Philippe spokeswoman, the new Ref 5811 will be available at the watchmaker's 371 retail locations around the world as soon as it is unveiled. However, Mr. Stern acknowledged that it is out of his control who receives one of the new Nautiluses because in-demand items frequently go to retailers' preferred loyal customers. There won't be enough pieces for everyone, according to Mr. Stern. However, blame the retailers rather than me. So what do you think of Patek Philippe Nautilus 5811? Would you prefer gold or steel? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share this video. This was Megan. And before you leave, if you're looking for a perfect dress watch, I suggest you click and watch the next video here.